Cognitive dissonance is a psychological phenomena. It's the psychological distress experienced by someone who is carrying simultaneously contradicting beliefs, values, attitudes, or are acting in a way that contradicts with the beliefs that they carry. Now, when cognitive dissonance arises, people try to deal with the anxiety that they feel, they experience the distress that they experience, psychological distress, by either agreeing with one of these beliefs, values, attitudes. For example, I have a belief that we must obey all the elders. We must always respect and obey all the elders. But I develop a new belief that some elders can be harmful, toxic, or even dangerous. Now, I have these two beliefs that are simultaneously being carried by me. So, I will, of course, experience some psychological distress, anxiety because of that. And now I need to come in terms with one of them, both of them, so that I do not feel that distress. So either I will agree with my previous belief and I will compromise this new belief, or I will update my belief with the new information that yes, we must obey and respect the elders, but sometimes some of them could be dangerous or unsafe or toxic. So we must have our boundaries with them while obeying and respecting them. On the other hand, when someone is in a harmful environment like a toxic faith system or a dysfunctional family, and they have two contradicting beliefs, values, or attitude, and they are not allowed to think for themselves, they are not allowed to think independently, then something else might happen, which is known as dissociation. It's psychological terms, which means that numbing yourself, getting disconnected from yourself. If you're not allowed to decide for yourself which beliefs out of the two you are allowed to carry it, or even if you're making the choice, you're afraid that you would be judged. So what you do is you dissociate. It's like I'm feeling so much distress because of the cognitive dissonance that I'm going to step out of myself. I will numb myself to the distress that I'm feeling. So your faith, your toxic faith remains intact. At the same time, you can separate the distress that you're feeling from your conscious being. So you are in the system, you're carrying both beliefs, and it's like you splitting into two people, both having their own beliefs. And it's like now two of you exist who are confidently carrying both of these beliefs. So whatever the situation requires from you, you can be happily and safely go along with that situation. But it makes you numb and it disconnects you from yourself. It might feel safe on the outside, but it's actually very dangerous for your own emotional health, mental health, and even your psychological health. Someone in a spiritual environment might think that they have become now spiritually elevated, and because of which they have become detached. But I want to tell you that this is not detachment. Detachment means not being attached emotionally to the outcomes of anything, while being wise, mindful, and understanding everything that is happening. It does not mean that you become disconnected from yourself, from your emotions or your feelings. In order to act like someone who is spiritually elevated, morally elevated, you have to be in touch with your emotion. You should know what you're feeling about a certain person, a situation, a philosophy, an event, or anything. You know how you're feeling, but you're not attached to that. Your emotions are not hijacking your system. It's not that you have suppressed your emotions, you're disconnected, you don't even know what you're feeling, you went numb. That is not detachment, that is dissociation, and it is a symptom of severe symptom of cognitive dissonance and distress. And it can be treated where if you get help from a mental health professional, and you can get to know your true self once again, and you can get in touch with yourself once again, and you can get to know what are your values, what is right and wrong according to you. And then you can deal when you can have your moral compass once again straightened and healed with that kind of knowledge by healing your dissociation and your cognitive dissonance. If you find this video relatable, please like it, Please comment what you find relatable in it, and if you think someone else might get benefit from this video, please share it with them and subscribe to my channel to get more content on spiritual abuse. Thank you for watching the video.